to record in the house?
Yes. So I did.
But it was your house.
Yes, our house. So, I mean, I know he's explained it 1,000 different ways online. He has documented our entire divorce on the Simon Show online, and then I have the Housewives, I suppose. But, yeah, there is paperwork in place that would make it a marital property 50-50 split. Outside of that being enforced, it is a premarital property.
Things have taken a major turn for Porsha Williams. What started as a fairy tale marriage has now turned into a public and emotional disaster. At the center of the chaos, a multi-million-dollar mansion, unpaid bills, a heated divorce, and a court telling her to pack up and leave. Let's walk through everything, step by step, because the drama runs deep. When Porsha married Simon Guobadia, many thought she had finally found her happily ever after. The couple showcased their lavish lifestyle on social media, private jets, designer clothes, and most notably, a stunning mansion in Buckhead. To fans, it looked like Porsha was living the dream. But underneath all the sparkle, there were signs of trouble. That mansion everyone admired? It wasn't actually hers. Legally, the home was in Simon's name. Porsha lived there, threw parties there, and promoted her new life online, but she didn't own the property. And according to court documents, foreclosure notices were already being sent long before the public even heard about their divorce. Records show Simon had been warned several times to catch up on missed mortgage payments or risk losing the home. Those warnings were ignored. No payments were made. No arrangements were set. The bank eventually began foreclosure proceedings. While all of this was happening, Porsha continued living in the house, possibly unaware of how serious the situation had become. But when she filed for divorce, Simon quickly responded. He filed a legal motion saying she had no right to stay in the mansion anymore and asked the court to make her leave. According to Simon, he even offered to help her move and gave her 30 days to find a new place, but she refused. Now the court is getting involved, and Porsha may be forced to leave the home for good. Losing a home is hard, but for someone like Porsha, it's not just about a place to live. That mansion was part of her brand. It represented luxury, success, and her new life as Simon's wife. It was where she posed for Instagram photos, filmed content, and created an image that fans admired. Now, with the threat of eviction and foreclosure becoming public, that image is cracking. People are whispering. Headlines are popping up. Rumors are flying. How could a marriage that seemed so solid fall apart so quickly? And it's not just the emotional toll. Finding a new place, moving, and handling court costs add even more pressure, especially with everything happening so fast. Meanwhile, Simon seems to be living a completely different reality. One moment, he's smiling in private jets and showing off luxury items online. The next, he's caught up in serious legal issues. It's confusing. Why would someone so wealthy stop paying the mortgage on a house that was clearly important to his wife and their brand? Some say it's a red flag proof that Simon's finances might not be as strong as they appear. In court, Simon is pushing for everything to be handled in person. While many people in similar situations prefer to avoid the stress of court appearances, Simon requested a face-to-face hearing for their divorce case. Some believe he wants control of the conversation. Others think it's a power movie. Either way, it's making the process more intense. If the foreclosure and divorce weren't enough, reports have now surfaced that Simon may also be dealing with immigration issues. According to multiple sources, he is being looked into by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE. His legal status in the United States may be under review, but it's unclear how far along that process is. This adds another layer of uncertainty. If his status is at risk, his assets, including the house, could also be in jeopardy. It raises new questions. Was Simon financially and legally stable from the beginning? And if not, how much did Porsha know? Porsha is not showing up in court, either, at least not in person. Her legal team recently submitted a request for her to attend the upcoming court hearing through Zoom instead. The reason? Emotional stress, travel conflicts, and a tight schedule. Her lawyers even claimed that she has a witness who can only testify virtually. But Simon is pushing back. He wants both parties to be present in the courtroom. No screens, no delays, no exceptions. From his perspective, seeing Porsha respond to questions in person, watching her body language, and hearing her side live could give him an edge. He seems to believe it's too important a moment to be handled over a video call. There's been speculation that Porsha is avoiding Simon, or perhaps trying to delay the process altogether. Her legal team mentioned she might be traveling abroad for work during the hearing. But they didn't provide many details, no company name, no job description, and no clear schedule. This made people raise their eyebrows. Is it a real opportunity, or just an excuse to avoid court? With her witness also only available via Zoom, the timing feels questionable to many observers. Some believe she's trying to buy time, possibly waiting for Simon's legal troubles to grow worse, especially if ICE is still investigating. Others think she's simply not ready to face him. Whatever the reason, the court will soon decide if her Zoom request is valid or not. While all of this plays out, social media is buzzing. YouTubers, bloggers, and influencers are fighting over who broke the news first. Everyone wants the scoop, and some are even spreading misinformation just to get views. Porsha herself has stayed quiet, but her legal team's filings have spoken volumes. Some creators have even ignored the official documents and tried to rewrite the story, suggesting everything is being blown out of proportion. But the paperwork doesn't lie. Court records show foreclosure notices were issued months ago, well before most people knew the marriage was falling apart. So while fans argue online, the real issues are playing out in courtrooms and law offices. Things got even more complicated when insiders from Simon's past started speaking out. According to a few sources familiar with his life back in Nigeria, Simon has a history of questionable financial behavior. Some of his business dealings there raised eyebrows, and rumors suggest he may have been struggling with debt for some time. That background sheds light on why the Buckhead mansion was heading toward foreclosure. The money problems didn't start overnight. They were just hidden behind luxury photos and flashy posts. And unfortunately, some content creators who didn't uncover the story themselves started copying others' work without giving credit. They took information about Simon's finances, the court motions, and even the ICE investigation and reposted it as their own. That only added confusion to an already messy situation. Whether you support Porsha or not, it's clear that this is a tough time for her. She's losing her home, going through a very public divorce, and facing questions about her future. Professionally, this could affect her reputation. Brands and networks might start to think twice about working with someone who's in the middle of legal drama and foreclosure problems. The image she worked so hard to build successful, polished, grounded, is now under serious threat. Behind the makeup, photo shoots, and red carpet looks is a woman who may be struggling to keep everything together. That's the big question. Will the court force her to leave the house? Will she be allowed to attend the hearing through Zoom? Will Simon's immigration issues affect the outcome of their divorce? No one knows for sure, but one thing is clear: this story is far from over. From the outside, the whole situation looks like a modern-day cautionary tale. It's a reminder that social media doesn't always reflect real life. Porsha and Simon looked perfect online, but behind the scenes, they were facing serious problems: legal, financial, and personal. This isn't just about one couple. It speaks to a larger issue: how much of what we see online is real. Many celebrity relationships are built on image and status rather than stability. And when things fall apart, the truth tends to come out in court records, not on Instagram stories. Porsha's story feels like a fall from grace. She went from being a reality TV star, living a glamorous life, to someone facing foreclosure, court appearances, and the breakdown of her marriage all in front of the world. It's a painful journey, but also a powerful one. She may still rise from it stronger, but for now, she's in the thick of it. What do you think? Is this just a messy ending to a rushed relationship, or is Porsha playing a careful legal game? Drop your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned because this story is still unfolding.